Hello guys and welcome back. Today I want to make this video kind of quickly in order to show you the new items and some new icon changes that happened on the public test realm. And I know that the last weeks a lot of information has come up about this new support and gold 5 items. So you should or you may know already a lot of information about them. But I want to make a video just so you can have a place where all the items are in and you can have a concrete view and idea of what happens. So as we can see here, we have some new categories on the store. On the tools, we have gold income items, all the items that provide you some kind of gold generation, etc. For the support and everything. So let's start with this actually. First one, we have these new items, as you can see over here. The first one is the innocent coin, which provides 5 health generation per 5 seconds and 3 mana regen per 5 seconds. With the passive, it's being near a minion death without dealing the killing blow grants 2 gold. That goes to the new item theory, the new item philosophy for that Riot wants to create the new game, the new actually mechanic that the Riot wants to create about the supports, so they can always stay close to their carries as far as gold income and experience income required. So that's 365 gold, which can be upgraded to Nomad Medallion. That provides 8 health regen per 5 seconds, 11 mana regen per 5 seconds, and 2 gold per 10 seconds. As an extra of being near a minion death without dealing the killing blow, now grants 4 gold, 2 up from the normal item. That combining Fear Charm creates a talisman of accession for 2000 gold that provides you with oops, wait a second. Annoying. That provides you with 20% cooldown reduction, 10 health regen per 5 seconds, 15 mana regen per 5 seconds, 2 gold per 10 seconds. New passive, new active, I'm sorry, grants nearby allies 40% movement speed for 3 seconds with a 60-second cooldown, 1 minute cooldown then. And the passive, being near a minion death without killing it, provides 4 gold. That remained unchanged. So that's one. Let's go to the other one. We have the relic shield. Let me show you the entire tree over here. That's it. We have the relic shield. Sorry. Provides 50 health, 6 health regen per 5 seconds with the passive. Spoils of War. Basic attacks execute minions below 200 health. Killing a minion heals the nearest aligned champion for 2% of your maximum health and grants them plus 5 gold. These effects require a nearby aligned champion, recharges every 30 seconds, max 2 charges. So this is pretty handy, and upgrades are Targon Embrace, 175 health, 12 health regen per 5 seconds. Basic attack execute minions below 200 health, killing a minion heals the nearest allied minion champion for 2% of your maximum health and grants them 10 gold. These effects require element champion, as always, recharges every 30 seconds now. As the previous one, but now it has 4 charges. This combines it with a ruby crystal, leads you to Face of the Mountain for 2000 gold, which gives you 375 health, 10% cooldown reduction, 25 health regen per 5 seconds. The passive Spoils of War, basic attack execute minions below 200 health. Killing a minion heals the nearest champion for 2% of your maximum health and grants them plus 10 gold. Like this one. Yes. Now, these effects require 11 champion, max 4 charges, as we have seen. But now we have an active, Deadly Phalanx, consumes 20% of your current health to shield target ally for 10% of your maximum health for 4 seconds. After 4 seconds, the target explodes, dealing 10% of your maximum health as magic damage in your area. 6-second cooldown. A pretty nice item. So, moving on to the more castery thing. This is the entire tree. The first item is the spell Thief's Edge for 365 gold, 10 ability power, 3 mana regen for 5 seconds, 2 gold per 10 seconds. Basic attacks against the champion grants 4 gold up to once every 10 seconds per enemy. Killing a minion disables this passive for 10 seconds. This, I imagine, this would be pretty cool for a character like Sona with a long range spell, etc. You can poke the enemy hero, etc., giving you buffs and golds, pretty cool stuff. But killing a minion will disable the passive, so you have to be careful there and to steal minions, etc., from your carry. This leads to Frostfang. 20 ability power, 7 mana, regen 5 seconds, 4 gold per 10 seconds. The passive tribute spells and the basic attacks against champions grant 8 gold. Yes, 4 up to the first item, up to once every 10 seconds per enemy. Killing a minion disables this passive for 2 seconds, obviously. This combined with Amplifying Tome leads you to Frost Queen's Claim for 2000 gold, which gives you 50 ability power, 10 mana, regen for 5 seconds, 4 gold per 10 seconds. The passive tribute 8 gold, which is actually the same with this one. And active now, Arctic Embrace. Chills target enemy champion and all nearby enemies, dealing 50 magic damage and reducing movement speed by 50% per 2 seconds. That's a pretty cool CC for the support or whoever decides to take this item. I think we have covered all the different items that we have over here. Yeah, we did. Alright then. We have the vision trinkets, and the new category in the tools we have visions and trinkets. Tell it right. So what this is, these are the new trinkets, the new vision trinkets that we will see in the new season. As you can see in my inventory over here, I have a new slot. Let me buy one. Let's take the sweeping lens. As you can see, the item has gone over here. Let me move a second. So you don't need to worry about losing an inventory slot for the lens. I'll show you what happens right here. You can only have one word trinket. What these trinkets are? Okay, let's see. You start by taking for free one trinket. The wording one, the first one, becomes greater totem at level 9 and can be further upgraded with gold. So what this happens, these trinkets level up by themselves at level 9, and later on you can upgrade them by using gold. So places stealth ward that lasts 60 seconds with 120 second cooldown. Limit 3 stealth wards on the map per player. Trinkets cannot be used in the first 9 seconds of a game. Selling a trinket will disable trinket use for 180 seconds. So actually what this means is that now you can have a trinket like the latter. Same thing, you have some charges to use, which actually places a normal ward at the location for 1 minute, for 2 minutes. And you can place 3 wards at a time. This ward upgrades. No, I'm sorry. I fucked up. Actually, that was the greater totem that I read you before. The rank 1 just places a ward for 60 seconds for 1 minute. The upgraded for 2 minutes. And later on you can upgrade with gold, and your ward will last for 180 seconds, for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So this one, the level 1 ward, can be upgraded to a greater vision totem instead of a greater stealth totem, which replaces a visible ward that reveals the surrounding area and play invisible units in an area until killed. So what this does is that it places a visible ward at some place, which reveals invisible units or invisible wards. But this ward can be killed and has only 1 charge. You can place only 1 of it in the game. So let's see the sweeping lens. The first trinket is it reveals and disables nearby invisible traps and invisible wards for 4 seconds in a small radius. Wait a second. Yeah, give a second to that. Okay. So actually, what this does is that it's an invisible ward that destroys and let's say better disables nearby wards in a small radius for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. At level 9, it reveals enemy traps, devices, and wards for 6 seconds in a medium radius. And if you upgrade it with gold, reveals and disables nearby visible traps, devices, and wards for 6 seconds in a medium radius, and grant detection of nearby invisible units for 10 seconds. So that's this trinket is a more offensive take on the visions, on the wards, let's say. The last one works something like the clairvoyant spell that we have at the summoners right now. Let me show you what it does. Becomes a greater orb at level 9 and can be further upgraded with gold. Reveals a small location within 1100 range for 1 second. So again, this is like clairvoyance, you cast it in an area and it reveals that area. At level 9, upgrades and says reveals an area up to 2000 units away from 1 second. And later on with gold, reveals an area up to 2500 units away from 1 second. So the more you upgrade it, the farther away you can cast it and you can reveal that area. These are the changes. The Rubicide zones, etc., have been unchanged, but I'll show you some icons, etc., other item changes that happened in the store. With first and foremost, the most important, I think, is the change that happened to the Aegis of the Legion for and Locket of the Dino Solari again. As you may remember, to create Aegis of the Legion, firstly you had to combine these two to create another item I don't remember right now. It was an aura that gave you health regen, etc. And with these two, created this. Now you don't need to do that. You just buy Rejuvenation Band, Cloth Armor, Ruby Crystal, and Our Magic Mantle. You create the Aegis of the Legion, and right after that, Rocket of the Dino Sonari. So as you can see, the icon of the Ruby Crystal has changed over here. No other, and the Sunfire Cape, only the icon. The icon of this, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty nice icon. Give me a second. All right. So we have on the armor part, we have the Aegis of the Legion and the Sunfire Cape. With the last one, only has an icon change. Very nice there. Magic resist, nothing important except the Aegis of the Legion. Again, health regen, nothing different over here. We have the new items, of course, that give you health regen and gold income. Placed over here. Tenacity, nothing changed. Attack damage, as you can see, we have nothing changed over here. Critical strike, same. Attack speed, the same. Lifesteal, again, same. Yes. Okay, now going on to ability power, we have, of course, all the new items that are enlisted in the gold income category, like the Frost Queen's Claim, etc. And also we have the new icon for Archangel stuff, as you can see over here, which is pretty nice. And we have one new item, the Morellonomicon, named after the developer Morello, I think, I'm pretty sure. This combining an Amplify Tome, a Fairy Charm, and a Fiendish Codex creates Morellonomicon, which gives you 75 ability power, 12 mana regen per 5 seconds, 20% cooldown reduction, and the passive. Dealing magic damage on enemy champions below 40% health inflicts grievous wounds for 4 seconds. Grievous wounds reduce incoming healing and regeneration effects by 50%. This would be a great addition to the mages item category, which provides a pretty nice quantity of ability power, very cool mana regen, and a very nice cooldown reduction. This would be an ideal item for a player, let's say Xerath. So let's see. Do we have another change over here? No. I mean, ability power, no. Cooldown reduction, we have of course the Dalton of Assassin, which is enlisted in this category over here, of course. Spell vamp, nothing changed. Mana, nothing, just the new Archangel stuff over here. Mana regen, of course, we have all the new support items enlisted over here, but nothing changed on the old items. Whoops, wait a second. Boots, nothing changed. Other movement items, just a talisman of Assassin over here. Yes, of course, for the active. All right, guys, that was it. That was our today's video. I really hope you found it informative, just in case you missed something, and I really hope it helped you. And I will keep this video updated for all the new changes on the public test realm. And as always, I will see you next time. Goodbye, guys.